Okay, here's the Nissan Navara minor upgrade story. But before I start on that, this is my aircon unit, and the room condenser feeds out distilled water by a gallon in this tropical climate. So for battery filling and general use around the laboratory, I use this free supply of distilled water. So that's that tip out the way. Okay, coming on to the air conditioning fan repair. So as you remember, the air conditioning fan had failed and it had seized up. The air conditioning fan is situated in here, and you take out 3 screws, which is quite difficult, but you can do it, and then drop it off. There's 3 rubber bungs inside the fan tray, and you can just gently pull the fan out and then do the service. So I don't for the life of me know why other people who've put websites up go, take it out and replace it. That's a bit of a knee-jerk reaction. You should just try oiling the bearings and check the commutator and check the brushes and give it a good old service, clean it up, maybe even, you know, wash it out. Water's a very good kind of solvent, as long as you have a really hot sunshine like we have here to dry it out for 4 or 5 hours. Then reassemble the whole unit and put it back after testing it. So as we said before, we've cut the leads and we've put the controller in, and here, the sunshine's not masking it, here is the controller, and I've just used double-sided sticky to hold it in, and the cables come out the back of the controller here, and I'll tie wrap them into here. There's the jumper, the all-important jumper, and that gives you the selection on channel 1 of this thing, right? It's actually enabled at the moment, so it's ready to roll. So yeah, pretty easy fix. There's the wiring, there's the output to that, there's another connector. So takes the aircon power into the new PWM. I kept on saying PCM, but it's PWM, pulse width modulation controller, which is nicely fitted in here, using thick cables like I suggested, because you don't want to have very poor quality cables because it's carrying quite a large current when it's running. So I'll show you it running. So we enable the switch to position number 1, you can see that, which is where my jumper links it, so it's enabled. I now turn the control up slowly. We're now max, and I'm coming down again, going up, going down. So you got complete control over it. And one last tip that I said was, when I took out the motor, which had pulled up water from my hand-fisted steam cleaning, no doubt, or the evaporator thing, whatever it is, the air exchanger probably might have put some water in there. Anyway, whatever. I decided to drill a very small hole at the bottom of the motor tray, so that any accidental or whatever water filling in this compartment pulled up and covered the bearing and then screwed the bearing, which is what I think happened looking at the corrosion on the bearing surface and the housing. This was quite neat, so I just thought, okay, I'm just going to make a hole here, and if there is any draining problems, it'll just drain out into the cab. So that basically ties up the whole dudes. That's it. No more clicky old-fashioned control. And if you have a look up there, somewhere up there was hidden the dreaded resistor, which used to live at the end of this jumper thing. This Molex connector, which I've now got a jumper in. So no real problems. I haven't found a way yet of turning off the aircon unit. So you use the fan with the aircon unit running, but I'll do another fix with a switch on it at some other point of time, or work out a way of enabling it with a relay or something. So that's it. Okay, thank you very much, etc.